Lessons I learned from attending the Magic the Gathering World Championship here in Hawaii, which has happened out here in February, and I got to meet and see. I met Paulo when I was 20, about 10 years ago, but got to see the World Championship Paulo. Had dinner with Andrea Mangucci, had some others amazing players come out, and I want to share my experience with you. So welcome and fam, much love, Trav here. And the first thing I want to say is, as always, thank you, appreciate you for being here. It's been a long road, it's been a long ride, and I'm hoping to many more years, even though I'm not as active as I once was on YouTube or as many tournaments as I have been. It's been really amazing seeing people in person that I've affected or who have affected me through the game, especially out here in Hawaii in the last month. I met Paul Andrea Mangucci, came by the farm. There's another tournament player, Niraj, who came by. Sebastian Pozo came by the farm, him and his girlfriend. Patrick Chapin is possibly coming by in this next week. And, I've got a whole retreat gang of people coming out in April from the mastermind. It's amazing. Someone, random person, recognized me on a hike yesterday. Some dude, Gary, sup Gary. So I just want to say thank you. And I don't want it just to be YouTube. I want to meet people in person. I hope to be, I can't say 100% sure, but I hope to be at GP Vegas in 2020 in this August, depending how things are going. And I'd love to shake your hand. If you got coronavirus, I don't give a fuck. I'll tough it out. I want to see people. I want to shake some hands. So, you just know that you're loved. Okay, so I went to the World Championship. I didn't compete in the World Championship. I'm not active, and it's only like 16 of the top players. I can't say exactly the top 16 players because it's not based on rank. A lot of the slots go to players who won major tournaments in the last year, but 16 of the best players for sure, like really, really strong players. Um, and I got a special invite ticket to go for the top four and to go. I don't think I have a picture of the stage, but it was the promotion. Yeah, I'm not going to go through my phone to look for it right now. But yeah, they had lights, they had smoke, they had a big stage, they had day 9 announcer coming out, they had on the outside this big news desk thing. I have a friend who works on the lights and works on the promotion of the setup. He said it took them 5 days to set up. It was like millions of dollars in setup. I came with this school group. Here's my buddy Gavin Verhey. Some of y'all know him. Sean Pottinger, who played an important role in my life in connecting me with the farm that I work and live at out here. Me and Sean met through the Junior Super Series. You can see he's wearing that shirt. And he works with youth. He brought a bunch of kids out. I guess these are the adults. And brought me. Marion has also played an important role in my life, coming up with the Black White Planeswalkers deck that got me back on the Pro Tour and won my plane ticket to Hawaii. So some key people in my life, really. And also $1 million prize pool. That really turned some heads. $1 million. We had parents asking, hey, how do we get our kids up there? It's like a real thing that parents want their kids to do. Telling my friends on the farm, I'm going out. Andrea won like a $250,000 tournament. That's what he got. Sebastian Pozo comes by. It's like, damn, dude, you won $60,000. Obviously, there's a lot of taxes. Paulo won $300,000 for first. That's a lot of money. It's kind of crazy, actually. And I think it's really cool. It's turning some heads. It's getting a lot of attention on Magic for people to be like, this is a real thing. So I came out to the... I was once invited to compete in the World Championship, although it was a way different sort of tournament. It wasn't 16 players. It was like 400 players. It was basically an old Pro Tour. At that point, I didn't go because I wasn't given a plane ticket. It was in Japan. I didn't really have much money at that point. I was in college. And I said, hey, maybe there'll be another chance. Never had another chance to compete at Worlds. Did have another chance to visit in the past couple weekends. That was really cool. And I did have a chance to go to Japan for a Pro Tour 2017. And I got to play in the Pro Tour in Hawaii in 2016 in the same building, in the same room, in the same place, and could just marvel at how much the game has grown and changed. And yeah, it's a way cooler tournament. I mean, a different though. I like to sit down across from someone and shake their hand and meet a new person and meet a bunch of new people. It's a different sort of a thing at the highest level where you play on arena and you sit down across from each other and put in headphones and you're not just looking at a screen. That's not necessarily what I want to do, but I think the path up is always playing paper Magic, and what people want to do is play paper Magic. We're gonna see some changes in the world. Um, it's an interesting time to be alive. It was interesting the past year, the past couple years, and the mistakes made in the game with some of the printings and some of the changes. But to see the Q4 Hasbro numbers come out and say, hey, actually the game is doing great. Actually the game has grown tremendously. Arena is on the rise. Paper has even risen. And with digital dropping in on the phone, you're going to be able to play Arena Magic from your phone in 2020. This shit is about to blast off, and I'm excited. And even if you haven't seen me on YouTube recently, even if you haven't seen me at tournaments, I have been working on Magic quite a bit behind the scenes with my group in the mastermind, still helping tournament players. And business is actually going pretty good this year, and also just meeting with so many Magic players out here in Hawaii and talking about the changes. Now, I think it's going to be an interesting year. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but we're already seeing, disease concerns change things. People not shaking hands at handshakes. And one of my guys just canceled his trip to our retreat because he lives within 2 miles of the containment zone in New York, where that's going on, and has travel restrictions. And I think we've had a great economy for 10 years, and I've been sort of waiting for a recession to come along. I think that we're gonna see recession. We're gonna see less people wanting to attend big major events and certain restrictions on that. We're already seeing plenty of travel restrictions. I don't know how long this is going to go on for. I'm not here to tell you doomsday. I'm here to tell you that I think people are going to be playing a lot of Magic in this next year, playing online and playing in small groups at their houses and playing a lot of paper Magic. And I'm excited for that. It's the last recession. When was this time? 2008 through 2011. Yeah, people lose their jobs. Yes, there's less money, but Magic grew. People spent on Magic because they're playing Magic instead of going to the movies. They're playing Magic instead of going out to the bar, going out to a restaurant. It costs a lot. Yes, it costs a lot, but it's cheaper than a lot of other entertainment options. It's cheaper to crack a booster box and draft with your friends than it is to book a flight and go skiing, right? So I think that I'm happy with where Magic is and seeing the growth, and I think that we're going to have tremendous growth in the next year. I'm a little concerned about the large tournaments and some of those getting shut down because of the things going on in the world, but I'm just pretty optimistic about Magic, and I'm also really grateful. Do this exercise with me right now. Just think about all the people that you've met that you wouldn't have met otherwise because of the game. To me, that's the biggest reason to play. That's been the biggest gift, and that's what I'm most grateful and thankful for. And obviously, you and I wouldn't be having this interaction if it wasn't for Magic. So thank you, Magic, the Gathering, for bringing us together. Those of you who are gearing up for tournaments this year, our program has some space available. The link to that down below in the description. And everybody else, just want to say thank you. Again, not a guarantee I'll be there, but who knows what's going to happen over the next 6 months. But I would like to be in Vegas in August and meeting a lot of people. I did that last year, and it's hard for me to tear myself away from my work here, but I am grateful for the people that I saw and got to talk to that I wouldn't have otherwise. So thank you. Appreciate you. And we will talk soon. It's going to be good. I look forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments. Once more, thank you. And let's get it, fam. It's going to be big. Peace out. Much love.